Unseeable is a potion I should use more of.
I feel like I never remember it, and the only time I used it was on accident one time.
Yeah, I use it just when I get it, and then I forget about it. By the way, remember how the secret said, wait in the room of the Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Let's confirm. Shit. Sadly, this thing... Oof. Just gonna enjoy myself here. I have no real reason to do this, but whatever.
You gotta wait 3 minutes.
I think it also counts the timer when you kill the Valkyrie, so here we go. I could have done a screen transition, but I don't think that would have, like, you know, got my point across.
Yeah. Imagine this video could be like
3 minutes longer.
3.5 minutes longer, yeah.
I think at that point I was just kind of like watching a YouTube video. I'm like, oh shit, it's here. Our prize for this one is beatdown. I believe this is more damage for skill use. Oh no, for down foes.
Yeah. Useful.
I don't really find
occasion.
much down skills versus Oswald, so I don't use it much. I think I'm also at like 150 foe zones for my sword, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Need the boots.
There's a dwarf that out there that I just apparently care enough about to murder mercilessly.
I mean, Melvin did tell you to kill lots of people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's you again. Hi. You get a lot of
support.
Yeah. You find a lot of sub-bosses on the battlefield, and it's a little strange to me, but yeah, let's demonstrate gold. The best way possible.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually see it here, just because it's hard to keep track of just all the murder you do. Like, just an inordinate amount of murder is going on right now. I think I activated Fatal Vile Rush a little bit too early.
You still took out quite a good deal of people.
Yeah. Also, if you noticed, I managed to extend my meter precisely by how long I was dodging.
Yes.
So that's another good way to just get some extra damage out when you're at the end of your Berserk meter. Look at me! I'm a professional LP'er taking punches in the face. I'm gonna drink this carrot.
Hell yeah. This carrot here.
What exactly happens during the alchemy process that makes the carrot turn green?
Use the leaves.
Ah.
Overpowers the orange or something like that.
Also, I totally forgot. Like, if you saw me in the menu there, I totally forgot that I bound Serpent Grief. I was like, wait a minute, yeah, that's a thing I could just cast. Alright, here we go. God, Crazed Grab is just such a powerful skill because how safe it is.
Yeah.
It shouldn't even do like 25% of the damage it does. It should just be a safety maneuver.
Oswald is where balance goes to die.
Yeah, basically. Oswald is fun, and I appreciate it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know, I can never remember what that Mandragora is, but there it is.
The Cub's Bane.
Yeah. Oh, where else do I got it? I still have that fight in the bottom right.
Yeah.
I think I need a key from the...
Key, yeah.
The worst part is that stone boots have no practical application outside of combat. They only exist to make things worse.
Yep.
And the even worse part is if you get a Mandragora here, you're not getting it.
Nope, you'd have to go all the way back.
So yeah, about recycling bosses.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this part, like, there's a lot of things wrong with Oswald's chapter just in terms of pacing, but man, this was just kind of like a crime when I first was playing this. I was like, man, again? Really?
They really do just love this boss.
Yeah.
I swear that, like, every character fights it. It's...
Every character fights every boss because they can't really have, you know, unique bosses.
Yeah.
Some have unique bosses, but you really can't have, like, bosses that some characters get and other characters don't. It's mainly a consequence of, you know, low production time for the original game.
Yeah. Do they ever have a fight where there's 2 blimps? I feel like there's at least 1.
No, that would be a fucking nightmare. But there is one fight that is just a crime, in my opinion.
That's in this story, right?
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it, because I'm gonna scream when it happens.
I won't.
Yeah, it's this fight again. What the fuck else can we say? It's not as bad as what Mercedes did.
Make them fly back and hit that dwarf. Fuck that dwarf.
Yeah. Also, they gave me 2 turnips here, which is really nice, because I kind of need those.
Yeah, turnies are nice.
Yeah,
I find
like
that they're the one that I always have to choose between making potions out of and food. Because it's like, I really like Cyclone. Or,
Cyclone?
It's Whirlwind.
Really?
Whirlwind.
Oh, Whirlwind is nice, but I wouldn't waste a turnip on it.
I find it's really good combined with Killer Cloud.
Yeah.
Like, if I just want something dead.
Yeah, I've had to do that several times for certain challenge missions, just because it's like, I don't want to have to fucking dance around for like 10 minutes. Alright, we're just gonna deploy a bunch of potions here. Yeah, this is where I start getting hyper aggro on this boss, because I'm just sick of him.
That's totally fair. It's not exactly an interesting boss.
Honestly, the first time you fight it, I think it's a super interesting boss. It has a lot of neat mechanics going for it.
Yeah.
And on normal and hard mode, it's perfectly fair to fight. It's just that heroic mode was not balanced for the new encounters.
Yeah.
Which in some cases it's a little bit easier, but then you have things like this where it's just, you know, a drag.
I feel even on, like, normal and stuff, this thing has it feels like it has a ton of HP, and it's probably because you have to spend so much time avoiding things like the electricity, the fire, the bombs.
Yeah. The electricity, though, I appreciate just because it's a great way to farm grade, especially when you do this right here.
Yeah.
Each block is like 10 grade, so if you do something like that, that's like 100 points for free.
Yep.
It's free real estate, as the kids say these days. Also, I wanted to have some fun here.
Yeah, just unleash a tornado right on top of their blimp.
That's not a disaster waiting to happen. And once again, I don't get the kill on the blimp. The whirlwind does. Yeah, not as hard as Mercedes, but Oswald fights this thing way too much.
Yeah.
Like twice in a back-to-back chapter is just like, what were you guys thinking?
It's like, where do the Aesir keep getting these things? Like, these have to be expensive and not that useful. Come on.
Look, they just didn't expect the Shadow Knight to come and break it twice.
True.
Like, you know how long it took him to fix it the first time, and it's just like, hi, I'm here to break it again.
But
Odin
then
must be
again,
just like,
it might be multiple ones, because I believe when you fight in the battlefields, it sinks into the dirt.
yeah.
I mean, I guess they could find the tunnels and everything and go look for it.
Odin, we found it again. Good, sink our entire budget into the damn thing again. I will make this work.
I will use this to personally defeat the elves. Or the fairies. Wrong fantasy race.
Yes, I will personally defeat the elves with my deployed airship that I'm not gonna ride.
The elves are on a completely different continent.
Yes. This fight's a nice change of pace just because it's not super stressful. It's not another blimp.
It's dwarves and Viking warriors.
It's dwarves and dwarves.
Dwarves upon dwarves upon dwarves.
I was really worried I was gonna headbutt that fire there. Like, no. I'd imagine if this was like some kind of cartoon series, Oswald would have just like one of his bangs just lit aflame.
You're on fire, Oswald. Yes, I know. No, you're literally on fire.
Damn it! And then he just cuts the hair with his sword. Doesn't even do...
Finally, the Odin Sphere anime we've been looking for.
Yes. That'd be weird. Actually, you know, I feel like this story in particular is better fitted for like an episodic series. Because it would serve it better because you could, like, one episode would be like, it would start with Mercedes' story, then you would see what Cornelius is up to, then you would transfer to Gwendolyn. It would give a better conveyance of the story, you know?
Yeah. If you arrange things chronologically, it could work really well.
Mm-hmm.
Just to enjoy all the different plot threads as they happen.
And then you can have, like, little cheeky instances, like, say, you see Velvet and Oswald pass on the field and they don't even give each other a passing glance.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck's that? Oh, well, I'm gonna go kill Mercedes now.
What's that puka doing here?
Is that a rabbit? What the hell? Also, I totally miscounted here and used way more phosons than I needed.
But look at all the Muggles you got.
Yeah, a whopping 3.
That's 6 meals.
Oh god, you're right. That just sounds awful to me.
Eating 6 or 3 mangoes?
What's on dinner today? Mangoes! Yum!
A lot of fucking mangoes.
The infinite fruit. I think I also make one more because I'm pretty sure I could level up off a mango.
This war. I'm just a businessman. In this blood.
Yeah, this is where it's just kind of like, I don't really need anything from this merchant whatsoever. I could get an ancient crystal, but I'm fucking Oswald. I'll just murder whatever tries to kill me. Dick!
An onion and a habaneristo.
I feel like that'd be kind of like one of those scenes you see in like a post-credits episode. This is like, Oswald, the greatest swordsman in the land, master of the blade, accursed soul, gets his shin kicked by an onion. He's just sitting there like, damn it, I'm gonna kill you.
The sequel to Odin Sphere, where it's just about Oswald hunting vegetables.
My blood-soaked blade seeks the blood of vegetables.
It's like Delicious in Dungeon, but about Odin Sphere.
Oh, that comic is so fucking good. I love it so much.
It's amazing.
It's a little, you know, too serious nowadays with the plot direction they're going, but it seems like they're getting back on point.
The first volume of the manga is... I really enjoyed it.
Did that get a American localization, or is that still Japan only?
They actually... I think it just came out. Like, I bought it off Amazon, and it's English and everything's translated. It seems very well translated, too.
Are the names roughly the same? Because I know the stuff online is plays the names very fast and loose.
Let's see, the fighter is Laos. At least I think that's how it's pronounced.
If I remember right, the one I read calls him Lanius.
I don't think it has
Linus.
an N. I have it right here. The halfling is Chilchuck.
Oh, it's Chilchuck? I thought it was like Chilchax.
Yeah. I'm sure when you're translating fantasy names, I'm sure
it's really hard.
Yeah.
Which is a crime for people like me that find other means to read the comic first, and then you're just like, that's not right. Because in all technicality, it is right.
Yeah.
Also, I really wanted to go ape shit on this fight. Overload's a potion I really should use more often, but I don't ever do so, and I feel like hard and heroic mode is balanced around it.
Gives you just that little bit of extra boost.
So while Gwendolyn was fighting dragons and Oswald was looking for Velvet and I don't think even Mercedes was here. Oswald was fighting ghosts.
Yeah.
I take the chosen to the netherworld. People see me in their last moments and wail.
I do like the Halia's design.
Yeah, it's really good.
To the hands of Queen Odin.
Also, you can tell the voice actor loved this role.
I know of
Yes.
such contracts.
So let me get this straight. I get to sound as evil as possible. Sign me up.
I'm the Grim Reaper collecting souls.
Why do you think that
Hell
is?
yeah.
A certain man pledged your life in exchange for the lethal power in that sword.
No, it couldn't have been Melvin.
You lie, all-knowing death.
Yeah.
What gives you power is already rotting away at your mind.
This is kind of a plot point they never really show visually, but yeah, the Belder Reaver takes its toll on your body. And mind.
Yeah.
And also, this is like the weakest boss fight ever. It's just Talia.
Yeah.
So it's not even like a unique boss fight, it's just two mid-bosses, so I'm just like, ah, fuck it, let's go nuts. Which is, like, as I mentioned before, difficulties in numbers is not difficulty, it's tedious.
Yep. Halia aren't... I never really had trouble fighting them.
Nah, they're not tough at all. Like, the main difficulties here is that they're just gonna piggyback their attacks and give you no opportunities to attack. Which is not difficulty, it's just a consequence of having multiple AI strings at once.
Yep.
Like, I feel like Platinum handles difficulty in the best manner, honestly, because Kamiya outright said that whenever he designs games with, like, multiple enemies on the field at once, he makes sure that the only ones that attack you are the ones on the screen. And that doesn't happen in this game.
No.
Like, in this game, multiple enemies can be off-screen, but they can still attack you, which is goddamn infuriating when you're in the middle of a combo string and, say, the Grim Reaper shoots one of his weird, projectiles at you that I'm not going to suggest
screaming soul things, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not hard, that's just bad design, and more people are doing it, which is awful.
Because they think it's difficult, and that's what the kids want these days.
Pretty much. Like, I know Dead Cells is really bad about that lately, and I was actually on board with that game when it first came out. But now that the Elemental update is out, ugh. You could just see how bad the difficulty is going when a boss could mass-produce 5 enemies every other second.
Yep. And they can be turned invisible by another enemy, so you can't actually see them until it's too late.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I should just email the dev and say, yo, this is bullshit, don't do it. I mean, it is an early access game, and you know, consumer input should be taken into consideration, because that is really bad.
Yeah.
Imagine a Halia that just decided, yo, I'm gonna make 5 female poltergeists at once.
I hate those things. They're the things that always give me trouble.
Yeah, those are the things that make the Netherworld fucking frustrating. And for those that are watching the LP, imagine that shit. Imagine 5 poltergeists every other second. That's not difficulty, that's stupid. I never thought I'd be this mad at this episode, especially since I enjoy Oswald.
Yeah. We're just talking about game design, so we're being reminded of bad game design on occasion.
Yeah, also I felt like throwing out a Shadow Bite and it did fuck and all.
Yeah, it works better if you can carry the enemies with it.
I don't even know why I blocked that. I could have just done like a fucking grab and got out of there. Well, there's one, so the other one should just fall over like a house of cards. Checkmate.
Oh, this thing is in your way.
Yeah. Unless you're Mercedes, you can't jump over and it's kind of annoying. I don't know why I did that grab, okay. There we go, that's what you use the grab for. You use the grab to get behind someone so you can backstab them.
Hell yeah.
Also, this fight is mildly frustrating because alongside the two Halio, you have two skeletons running around, which isn't bad, but in heroic mode, a stray Hadouken can one-shot you. This does like no damage. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the
there's a
Halias definitely seem to have like good melee defense. It seems they almost want you to just spam potions at them.
Yeah. Also, if you didn't notice it before, another good thing that Crazed Grab is good at doing, just stunning enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Melvin. You! What are you doing?
My job. You told me to murder people.
You've been loafing, the Aesir have invaded.
But you told me to murder Dad.
As you can see, we've been utterly defeated. Queen Elfaria has been killed.
Maybe if I didn't get distracted halfway through the battle
My reputation
by
is
2 Grim
ruined.
Reapers coming to claim my soul.
I
For a certain person that
Stay
put my soul in the line with no real input from me.
Yeah.
Melvin. The Halia came for me.
Yeah, this is the moment where Mo was just like, ah, shit.
All parents want their children to be powerful.
Look at this charismatic motherfucker.
I
What a
know.
great way to turn this about.
You have the power to keep the Halia at bay.
My wonderful son, you can kill death itself. What are you worried about?
Don't worry. You must trust
You just have to be
Oswald.
constantly awake and don't let them sneak up on you.
Yeah, you don't need sleep. You're my darling boy. Also, this was like a direct scene from Mercedes' chapter.
Yep.
Princess Mercedes.
Where were the royal guards? You said I could leave everything to you.
Man, we're done with Mercedes, yet I'm still reminded of how awful a character she is.
Protect my mother.
What happened is indeed most unfortunate. I am not surprised you are emotional. Queen Elfaria made for a prominent target. 'Tis a shame we could not save her. From this point on, I shall assist Princess Mercedes.
See, this is
in
interesting
necessitating
because
the country.
Melvin doesn't have the revolution idea stuck in his head right now.
No.
He was actually earnest in saying, yeah, I'll help you out, Mercedes.
You are indeed arrogant, little queenling. If Elfaria had listened to my advice,
Even here, he's
she
like,
would
shit,
survive the
she should have
battle.
listened to me. We could have fixed this.
Yep.
The cauldron has been seized.
Like, it's weird that Melvin doesn't get the idea of a
How can we entrust our
revolution
destiny to a lass
for
who
like
knows
2
absolutely
chapters
nothing?
into Oswald's arc.
Yep.
In fact, I think it's right here?
Wait.
Yup.
Yeah.
This is a turning
Because
point.
the first 2 chapters of
Royalty is
Oswald's
handed down as judgment of
story,
the gods.
Melvin never had the idea. Yet in every other story, it was like, yo, Melvin just wanted this throne. He was like lusting for it. Where here it's like Melvin just wanted to, you know, help the country.
Yep.
And it was at that point where it's just like, the queen's dead and that princess is gonna take over? No.
Nah.
No. That's a crime. By the way, Fatal Raid is fucking rad. It's a red hot kick.
Hell yeah.
Which we will be seeing next time, where, I think next chapter we are going to, Elrit Forest? Because we gotta do the same exact thing that Mercedes did, and enlist the help of, Beldor. Yum.
Even more powerful crazed grip.
God, I'm like 1 point away from gourmet. It's a crime.